What's up, Shay Babes? Welcome back to another video. Today we're continuing the wig process, and I'm finally bleaching the knots on the wig that I made myself on last video. So come with me while I get her together. Alright guys, first as you can see, I'm getting everything I need to bleach my knots. I have my BW2 bleaching powder as well as the 30 volume developer. And yes, I have everything laid out perfectly nice and neat. I have my little butter knife with my damn, yeah, and the purple shampoo, my comb, you name it. I definitely have the Tresemme shampoo because I love the shampoo when I'm washing my wigs and stuff like that. It is so essential. It's very smooth. It gives that good smooth hair. Love the conditioner down. Now these are my gloves. I see a lot of ladies have blue gloves on their video. I did pink gloves on the video. I didn't have pink gloves. I was so mad, but it's cool. But look, I got my stuff laid out. I got my mixture bowl. Yeah, I ain't know what to call it, but yeah, let's get into this video. All right, so here go my BW2 bleaching powder. Just showing y'all the brand that I got. And I have my mixing bowl here as well, and I just basically put my BW2 powder in there. Mind you, you definitely have to measure and see how much powder you place, because you don't want to put too much or you don't want to put too little. Definitely keep it a balance, because you want to make sure that once it's time to put that bleach, it's not going to be too runny. So let's see how that comes out. You see it's in there. Yeah, get into it. Now I got my 30 bleach volume developer, and I rather to do the 30 so it can lift those knots up a little bit more, bleach it. Mind you, I'm just pouring it. I didn't measure it at all. It's not good to do that, but I know what I want. Okay, yes, so now I'm just mixing it together. I mix the two together until I got a nice thick consistency form. One thing I have learned is that you definitely don't want your bleach to be too runny, because it's gonna leak through and it can seep through the lace and actually bleach the roots of the hair. And I think that's what I actually did. So let's just get into it, because I mean, hey, I can just definitely go back in and just dip it in some black rinse or something like that. I don't know, but mind you, this is for beginners. Let's start there. All right, so yeah. All right, so once I got the consistency where I wanted, it was time just to apply it to the lace. I did learn that not to put too much of the bleaching on the lace, because it can definitely seep through because of the heaviness. I'm just on here mixing it with this butter knife, like, yeah, mix. But yes, I did learn. I did do the consistency thickness of it is good, but I think I added too much. Like, I should have just cut it from right there. And y'all, don't come for me, but yes, I'm using the butter knife. Listen, we use what we have, we use what we got to get what we want. You feel me? But yeah, once I got that consistency where I wanted it, it was time to apply it to the lace and just basically spreading it around. I looked like I was a little scared. I really wasn't sure if I was laying it right or making the lace nice. When I'm applying the bleach, I'm trying not to press in too hard into the lace, because that's what I did. So be mindful that when you're doing your bleaching your knots, just be sure not to press in too hard into the lace, because it starts to seep through the hair, and you don't want that, because then you have the half bleach hair, then you have the not bleach hair. Yeah, so please don't make that mistake. All right, so basically, I'm applying the bleach. I'm trying not to press in too hard into the lace because I'm very, very heavy handed. And you really don't want to press in too hard either because it'll seep through the lace and you don't want to make that mistake like I did. And I'm just basically laying it gently over the knives, just spraying it out. You want to cover the entire um, lace, whether it's a 5 by 5 closure, 6 by 6 closure, 13 by 4. You feel me? So you want to just spray it everywhere over the lace and fill it in. And after, like, see, my mistake, I know what I did wrong this time, so when I do it again, I'll be sure not to make the same mistake. I was a little heavy handed and I added too much. Like right here, I probably could have just stopped, like, because it started getting heavy on the lace. So, yep. All right, shit, babe. So after I finish applying everything, I let the bleach process while keeping an eye on the knots. I think I went a little too heavy on the knots. Like I went too heavy on putting the bleach on the knots. Like I did. I know I did, and I messed up. But it's cool because there's always something to fix. So my husband was trying to help me with the foil process. I don't even think that process went well because it started really seeping through the lace, the knots. Yeah. Um, but I did put it in for 30 minutes. I did let it sit for 15 minutes. I should have did 30 minutes, but I only did 15 because I was a little scared of it to bleach my hair. So that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother process that I have to add to this video, and that's totally fine because it's content, right? It's content. Okay, so here I am messing it up, trying to flip it over. I just moved that process. You can definitely do that. It helps lift the not bleaching a little more. um I just wish I wouldn't have never did the foil process and laying it. I should have just let it sit there. All right, so here I am, just taking the fall process away. Look, I really it's going through the knots. Like I was trying my hardest not to make it go through the bleach through the knots. Mind you, I'm new to this. I'm true to this, not new to this, but I'm still learning the um bleaching process and things like that, which is why I have you guys here with me. And yeah, I'm about to let it sit for about. I wanted to sit for 30 minutes, but when this happened, I was like, oh man, no, I'm not gonna be able to do it for 30 minutes because it's gonna seep through. So I'm just like, let me just let it sit for 15 minutes and just rinse it out. And All right, so here I'm just basically washing it out. I have my Shimmer Light shampoo, which is known as the purple shampoo, and that's just to tone those raspy looks. This is how the lace came out. I really was not happy with how it came out, but I have another plan. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so here is the final look of the lace. Just get into it. You see it. You see it. But yeah, I'm not gonna be too long because I'm at an event. So just peep out how I did them knots. Yes, definitely is nice. Alright guys, so I'm only gonna get better at this. Just stay tuned for my progress and my growth doing going through this. Take me through the. And if you liked this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And comment down below other videos you would like to see.